everyone? It's Eman here from the C-List Villains podcast, and today I got me a nice new comic book day haul that I want to show every two people out there that are watching right now. I don't know. But before we get started, do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys get notified anytime I drop any one of these new videos. So today, I just came back from my comic book, from my LCS, and there was some interesting titles out there that I was like, hey, you know what, I kind of know about this book. I kind of don't know about this book. There's a book in here that I'm like, look, the series is ending. I'm kind of glad I picked it up. It was a fun ride. It was a what if type story. Art was great. Writing was okay, though I do like the writer for this book because he's got other books that I'm really enjoying. It's just it's more of a fun pick with a special. You guys have to stay until the very end of this video because I got a book in here in my box, courtesy of my friend at VBO Productions on Instagram. So huge thank you to my boy Mikey. But you guys are gonna have to wait until the very end of this video to see what he hooked me up with. I'm very happy with what was dropped here and can't wait to show you guys. Before we get started, let me go ahead and say what's up to the chat right quick. White Tiger, Cool Comic Collector, Cowabunga fam, what's up? Brian Station, thanks for showing up, my friend Brian. And it's you and Brian, there you go. See, like I said, all two of you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's gonna be a quick video. You know how I like to do these little haul videos. I know there's a bunch of videos out there right now that are a lot more live, but you know what? It's all gravy because I'm only taking up maybe about 10 minutes of your time. So let's get started with some of these books that I picked up today. First up, let's go ahead and start off with Step by Bloody Step. I ended up picking the up the Lipway Chang version of this book, and the reason why I even picked up this book is because I love the cover of that artist right there, and his cover for this book is super dope. Let me see if I can find it real fast for you guys because I really thought that this cover was this shit was hella dope. I'm gonna say it just like that. It was hella dope. Let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen right quick because I really want you guys to see this one right here. I picked up this cover right here from Lipway Chang. And I thought, honestly, I just picked it up because I thought it was just a fantastic looking book. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be getting this cover right here, I think I should actually get the book. So I picked up this cover and I said, screw it. You know what? When the book drops, I'm going to pick it up too. So that way I can read it. So that way when this cover comes in, I don't have to worry about, getting fingerprints on it and whatnot. So it's, it's one of those things where I was like, let's just go in that direction right there. Give me a quick second here. Let me go ahead and bring up my music. I like listening to music while I'm doing this with you guys here, you know. I like doing the whole music thing. Stream beats, that's what I use. Just royalty-free music for you guys out there who are looking for royalty-free music. Go ahead and use that stream beats right there. No, they didn't pay me. Let me see. Hold on. Well, my LCS didn't get diamond in today, so only DC. Oh snap! I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh damn, my LCS has been good for several months with no issue shipments. That's good. It's good to hear, Brian, Ruby. I'm sorry about that, brothers. So let's get on to the next book here. What do we have here? Oh, so I saw this and I thought it was interesting. I was like, all right, you know what is this RKFA from Jackamon and Matt's The Killer Affairs of the State? This sounds interesting, but I'm like, I've never heard of the RKFA print. However, on the back of this, because I was like, well, let's take a look into it a little bit more. It's you won't be able to see, but it's actually a Boom book. When I say Boom, it says right there. It says Boom Guarantee, and the barcode says Boom. So I'm thinking that this is kind of like a side studio, almost like how Skybound is to Image, things like that. But I was like, let me get this as a reader because I saw this cover hiding in the stack, and I was like, oh, let me pick this up. This is a John Boy Myers unlockable one per store right here. Friend of the show. That's right. John Boy Myers is somewhat of a friend of the show. Yes, we interviewed him like once and hung out with him for a little bit. But this is his cover right here. And I was like, you know, if this is a John Boy cover, let me go ahead and pick up the book. So I got me my reader and I got my John Boy cover right here. So I'm glad that I got that right there. All right. What else did I get with it? Oh, Sheena, this is for you. Sheena, this is for you because you said Bolero #2, and when I read the synopsis, I was like, what are you reading? And so I picked up Bolero #1 over the weekend, and I liked it enough to be like, I really want to read #2. So I added Bolero to my pull list. So I'm looking forward to see what this girl's adventures lead us to, because in the first book, you know, she goes through heartbreak, you know, it's the whole story of I fall in love with someone, oh no, they broke up with me, I see them at a party, oh no, life's over. What if you get a second chance? What would you do? And if you're able to see all of those second chances, what are you gonna do about it? So let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to see what Bolero #2 is all about. Supermassive. I've been waiting for this for a little bit. I've been waiting for the whole, you know, Image crossover superhero thing to happen, and it finally happened. It's finally happening, and I'm gonna read. This is actually a one shot. It's cool because we actually get the first appearance of Rogue Stun, and I forgot what this girl's name is. I said that was a Radiant Red, but it's not. It's something girl Red, who was like a Kickstarter. So like, who was a Kickstarter comic book. So I'm really interested in reading that one. That one I'm really interested in reading. Department of Truth, number 16. Yeah, Department of Truth, number 16. This one right here, of course, is going to be in the pool right here because it's super interesting. I have the John Jane cover coming, so expect a mail call, including this one right here, coming up real soon. Special mail call video. House of Slaughter, number 5. I believe this is the end of this arc right here. And to be honest with you, I'm only reading this just to finish the arc. The first 3 issues are kind of boring. The last issue got somewhat interesting. So if it doesn't pick up after this first arc, I'm dropping it. And that seems like what everyone around the community is doing. If you're don't follow everyone just because everyone, you know, a lot of people are doing it. I shouldn't even use those words. Let me retract that. Lots of people who picked up House of Slaughter have kind of fallen off, and I understand because, you know, you're expecting superstar writing from James Tynion, but it's been kind of blah. But at the end of the last issue, there was a nice little ending to it, which kept me interested enough to try to finish the arc. Or not try to finish, but to finish the arc. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna I'm gonna read this one right here for sure. Berserker, number 7. And I've said this before, super overrated book, but actually kind of underappreciated. I shouldn't say overrated, I should say more overhyped. There hasn't been any more hype around any kind of comic book over the last few years than Berserker because of Keanu Reeves. However, because it's so overhyped and people are kind of like rolling their eyes like, oh, it's Keanu Reeves, whatever. It's actually not that bad of a read. It's pretty interesting to see, you know, the US government using this person as a mercenary. But yet this person is just like, look, if you have the answers for me, I will join your fight. Just help me figure this out. I don't want to be immortal anymore. So, you know, and this is supposed to be I don't want to say preview, but this is supposed to lead into a movie starring Keanu Reeves. So let's see what happens. There's way too many of these books out here for it to be a collector's item, but it's definitely something to at least read and enjoy. And it's really not that bad of a read, surprisingly. It's not that bad of a read. In fact, I would actually recommend people picking up the Berserker series because though it's something that we've already seen before in a way, it's not bad. You know, just jump into it and just enjoy the ride. Probably want to pick up the trade, you know, if it's out there. Saga, come on. Sheena mentioned it. If you're gonna have your heart broken because of Saga. And yes, I'm all about that. This is such a heartbreaking cover too, where you see the little robot in Prince Robot, the 6th or the 4th or whatever, you know, and then we all saw what happened to Prince Robot in previous issues. And you're seeing his son just like, man, I remember, and it sucks, you know. This is such a fantastical space opera that's so relatable too, which is what I absolutely love about this book right here. Saga, you can never go wrong with any of the issues. Jump on it, pick up the trades, pick up the compendiums. One of my favorite reads. It really, really is. So I'm happy that's back on track. We're getting regular sagas per month, and I'm digging that, you guys. I love it. Oh, here we go. And then the ending right here, The Dark Ages, number 5, written by Tom Taylor and Eman Coelho. The art in this book is fantastic. The read itself, it's all right. It almost seems like Tom Taylor was like, let me get some ideas, just put it together, mishmash them, and do a what if, and here you go. Hey, have fun with it. And that's more of a fun ride than anything, just to see what the world is like if there's no power. Someone at the LCS today was like, yeah, Dark Ages is nothing but the Eternals, just as a what if. What if Doctor Strange did this? What if Doctor Strange did that? So this right here is not the best read. It's not even the best Tom Taylor book, but it's got some great Eman Coelho art in it. So I'm not gonna highlight nothing. If you're not reading it, you're not reading it. All right, no worries. If you are reading it, it's fun. It's just there. Well, that's my haul right there for today. That's the stuff that I purchased at the LCS. I'm looking forward to reading Supermassive. I'm looking forward to reading Department of Truth. And, what else am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to reading Step by Bloody Step and The Killer Affairs of the State. Those seem interesting to me. So those are the ones I'm really looking forward to reading. After this, I'm probably going to go in and start reading this. But before I let you go, let me go ahead and show you this final book right here. My guy over there at my LCS, Chris, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, Mikey left this for you. I was like, wait, what? And I saw it, my jaw dropped. Mikey was actually there too. I typically, whenever I can, if I can go to my LCS right when it opens at 10 o'clock, I'm there. I'm hanging out there, talking to Chris, talking to Danny, talking to some of the people that come in because, like over the years, you end up building this rapport, this friendship with other people at the LCS. And sometimes I want to just kick it and just hang out for just a little longer than I normally am. Talking comics, talking with the shop manager, just chopping it up and having a good time. And Mikey's just a good buddy of mine that I've been seeing there over the last few years, since I started collecting again. And I'm no longer the Aftershock ambassador to the Bay Area. I actually passed that reign over to Mikey. I was like, hey man, I can't do it. Would you mind taking over the reins? He's like, yeah, for sure. Recommending him to Aftershock. They're like, yeah, cool, no problem. We got him in. So today, you can put two and two together. Today I go in and I saw this. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my God, Mikey, thank you so much. I just picked these up over the weekend. He's like, yeah, man, no worries, man. I got you. So, Comics Talk Weekly. Hi, all. What's going on? Hey, thanks for showing up. I'm glad you're here on my quick little live stream. Just showing off my my new comic book day picks for today. It pays to get to the LCS. It does, because you saw I got that John Boy Myers one per store, so it definitely does pay to get there early. So I'm really happy about that. But I saw this book, and I guess I'm more excited about it because of the hype behind it, but I was really interested as soon as I read the synopsis to it. I was like, all right, this is an interesting read. I actually ended up buying like a used reader copy online from someone on eBay. They're selling it dirt cheap. There was like corner bins on. I was like, no problem, I'll pay the $8. It's cool. Reader copy. I got 2 other copies here, and then this one. Mikey, VBO.productions on Instagram. You guys go follow him, go check him out. He does drop some pretty cool comic book content. Let me go ahead and boom right there for my boy Mikey. Thank you. So find him, hang out with him. He's a cool guy. And again, thank you, Mikey. And this is what he left me. Land of the Living Gods. This is the Aftershock Ambassador exclusive. Now, you guys, some of you guys that have followed me, I was able to get some Aftershock exclusives in the past. But this is the one that a lot of people are looking for. This is the one. This is the banger right here. And my boy was like, hey, dude, free. Hook up. Pays to know the people in your area. Pays to know make friends with people at your LCSs, and I feel lucky knowing that I have a buddy that was like, I got you, man. I got you on something. So Mikey, once again, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. And that's it, you guys. That's my haul for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys are watching this on the rewind, thank you guys so much for checking out my quick little haul video. Now remember, I co-host the C-List Villains podcast. New episodes come out every Monday and Thursday live on our YouTube channel at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you guys follow us at the C-List Villains podcast. Also, tomorrow night, February 24th, we have a special announcement that we want to share with everyone. So make sure you guys follow the C-List Villains podcast and be there at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, because during the show, we have a special promo that we want to show you guys for an upcoming episode, which is coming up this Sunday, but we'll talk about that tomorrow night. But I want you guys to know that we have something special planned, and I need you guys to be there. So remember, follow the C-List Villains podcast on YouTube. Watch us tomorrow night, February 24th at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to listen or to check out this promo that I'm putting together for you guys. I can't wait to show this off to you guys. I got confirmation today. All right, my friends, that is it for today. Oh, man, look, everyone's showing up towards the end. Manny, what's going on, dude? Past point one, what's going on, Ephraim? Dude, Justin, what up? Happy New Comic Book Day. What's up, man? Yeah, I do my video short because, I know that there's other people out there making videos right now, and I get it. I just wanted to show off my, look what I got, bam. I'm just going to show that off again right quick. People lingering around. I just want to show that off right there. That is, I got lucky. I got super lucky. All right, you guys. Thanks to everyone hanging out in the chat. Thanks to everyone watching this on the replay. Until the next issue. Hold on. I need to set this up. Until the next issue. Deuces.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the C-List Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and email us at clistvillains@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail or text us at 209-975-7597. Be sure to join Luke Week's Facebook group, Rare Keys and First Appearance Comics. And you can follow us on our 2 Instagram accounts, C-List Villains and C-List Villains Podcast. Lastly, follow the villains on their separate IG accounts, at Luke Weeks, at C-List Villainous Red, at C-List Eman, and I am at AJ the Comic Collector. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next episode.